All right, what's going on YouTube? It's Matt back again here with a video for you. In this video, I wanted to go over if you can break into medical device sales without any sales experience, whether that's prior sales experience in medical or sales experience in something entirely unrelated. Can it be done? So anyway, my name is Matt. I am a medical device manager. I have a little bit over 3 years of experience in medical device sales, so I'm definitely not a veteran by any means, but I think I do have a story to tell that honestly might resonate with some of you, so I think it may be beneficial to listen. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's down at the bottom right. It is going to be helping me tremendously, and it's going to be the only way that I grow and can get sort of a bigger following so these videos get out to more people. And then if you're returning, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate it every single time when I get people coming back. It is the whole reason that I do what I do. So I wanted to give my experience of how I actually broke into medical device sales and how it can relate to you most likely. So I was working as an athletic trainer. So what that means is pretty much a degree in sports medicine. You work alongside sports teams, physicians, those kind of things, just to help do orthopedic evals, bracing, DME, that kind of stuff. So I was working at an urgent care, and we were doing COVID tests at the time, and this was an extra shift, keep in mind. So for example, it was like COVID extra pay or something. So I wanted to make a little bit more money, so I signed up for these extra shifts because they were giving more per hour. So this guy rolls up in this pretty fancy car, and I was curious, honestly, what he did for a living. And I didn't ask him that, though, but I said, hey, do you have a MyChart account? Because that's how we were documenting the positive and negative COVID tests. He said I should because I'm with the physicians enough. And I'm like sitting here thinking, I'm like, what does that mean? Because a lot of times when like a doctor rolls up, they introduce themselves as Dr. So-and-so or whatnot. And this guy was about 75 years old. So I wouldn't have thought he still would have been, like a nurse or something like that. I wasn't even sure at the time. So long story short, he says, I get them their bone growth stimulators, the physicians and whatnot. And I was like, well, how do you get into something like that? I was like, I've always kind of wanted to get into medical device sales, but I've been getting kind of turned away from companies like Stryker and Medtronic, Johnson & Johnson, those kind of things. And he was like, funny enough, so I'm actually retiring in 2 months. Here's my boss's number. So I ended up taking his boss's number. And then I pretty much kept calling that guy almost like every day or two. And I was like, hey, I want this guy's job when he's done. Honestly, went on one lunch interview with that guy who was the boss and ended up getting hired. So I ended up inheriting that guy's territory, quit my job as an athletic trainer, bought a house wherever I was going, closer to the territory that I was going to be in. And then we started. And I knew I had to do very, very good in this job in order to keep it. And I was able to grow the territory out like 158% in, I think it was like a year and 5 months from what it had been prior, which that was great. Made a lot of relationships out there where I was from. Made a really good relationship with a Medtronic representative, and that's how I ended up getting a job with Medtronic Spine. Ended up doing that job. That job was great. It was awesome. And then ended up getting a management opportunity somewhere else, and then moved myself completely to Georgia. So, and that was all in the process of like 3 years, right? So my point being like that to you, and why I share that, is that you can go from doing something that isn't med sales related, and if you do a good job, can completely change your life. So it has 100% changed mine, the course of my life, the money that I've been making, the people that I've met, the friends that I've had, etc. So with that being said, I want you all to stay very, very confident, very, very hungry that you can break in and get the job. Like I always say, it always only takes one, right? It's not like you need like 10 jobs or something. It's not like, you're doing the sales job where, you need to hit a quota of jobs every month. You just need to get one job and break in. And I see people break in all the time, whether they're nurses, athletic trainers. I've even seen construction workers break in. So it is 100% possible. If you're interested in this, want to hear more about it, maybe do like coaching with me, etc., I would 100% offer that to people who'd be interested. Go ahead and reach out. So I wanted to share this. It's 100% possible. That's the motivation that you needed today. I hope I was able to give that to you. Until next time.